Hi, welcome to me too. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilka empath, and I just like doing these little talks and the way I feel about things. And I feel pretty good about stuff. But moon or sun is moving into Scorpio, and then on the weekend it's gonna move in. The moon's gonna move into Scorpio. I like Scorpio season. Sure, you're kind of a little bit. Well, I carry a little. I wonder what's gonna happen around with me, Because it's the veil is the thinnest, man. This is what people are supposed to see. This is how people are supposed to see people for what and who they truly are. And, I just think about things. I just come up with ideas. Why? Because I'm a creator. It's what humans are supposed to do. They're not supposed to just keep doing what they're told over and over. It stunts your spiritual growth. So, why do you think the powers that be have put so much effort into taking away money from the creative parts of our lives and putting them into the killing parts of our lives? Ain't nobody spend money on killing like Uncle Sam. Anyway, Tuck's grooming. So, I was thinking about how many of the people, because I've seen things different since the big lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, happened a couple years back in August. Never, because I watched it. I was deep in my Scorpio moon for about 7 months. I started drinking again after about 12, 13 years of sobriety. And I was like, well, off to the races. So I was during my drinking time, and so when the eclipse happened, I was like looking right at it and stuff, and I was reminded by the lady across the street that it's not good for elders and animals to be in it. So luckily, I got the animals and mom out of that. I was like, "Hey, mom, look at that for neat's sake," and and then got her out of because solar or lunar eclipse energy isn't good for the animals and the elders because they're sensitive. It's sensitivity. Everything is sensitivity and energy. Everything is. Well, to me, that's the only reality that I live in. And I really try because I have a vivid imagination, so I really, really, really try not to think of an outcome for any situation because more often than not, those outcomes have come true. And sometimes I think about the best situation, sometimes I think about the worst. And you can't think about the worst because the worst ones happen too. So I think it's telling for a lot. Oh, what I was saying about the eclipses. I'm pretty sure a lot of people looked at the eclipse. Well, it did something to our eyes, and it made us see in frequencies, and things that we couldn't see before. And I'm curious about how many people that are, seeing more of these, our star friends coming to visit and their great ships, and getting records of it. How many of those actually looked at the eclipse, But that was what this eclipse was supposed to do. It was supposed to start to get people to see things as what and who they actually are, We all got freaking low vibrational stuff in us, We all got that lizard vibe in us, that self-serving, that me, I'll choke you to get what I want, all that stuff. You just don't have to feed it and concentrate on it and let that power of that darkness grow. If you let the light in you grow, focus on that and help other people, it makes that darkness smaller because ain't nobody ever going to get rid of their dark, y'all. And people that try to lead you to believe that they don't have any and they got it all put together and they got all this money and they got this and they're the ones with the biggest secrets, We're given all these clues as to what can put us in alignment with things, what feels right, and I look around and I just, I'm like, look at all the people that aren't doing things that even feel right. Like, do you like your job? No. Well, people that don't like their job, it doesn't feel right to be there, does it? But people do whatever to chase their money. Well, we need money to live. Yeah, we do. But isn't it kind of interesting how the universe always seems to provide just enough for us to get by? You know, it's faith. I've tried to prove it. I've tried to disprove it. And my belief in it is bigger, and it's gotten me farther, you know? We don't always end up in the circumstances that we want to be in. We end up in the circumstances that we need to be in to learn the lessons that we need to learn, that so we can grow. We're supposed to grow. We're supposed to grow spiritually in this incarnation, not monetarily. People of the church, people of the governments, there's enough. We've already established there's enough money on this planet for no one to be in lack. But it's the people at the top that control it that are putting the people in lack at the bottom. It's the dissidents in them. It's not the people at the bottom. We're just like, you know, some people are working 3-4 jobs just to get by. I ain't supposed to, so freaking a group of 436 people can collect the funds of $92 million annually with tax-free incomes because they pay themselves first. They don't care about us. So, you know, maybe if communities start, and I see it, I'm seeing like, hey, get up, you know, why aren't there more small towns going up? I want to live in a small town in Northern California. You know, let's go start our own small town, you know, get peaceful. I don't want guns in mine. You know, if people want to come and take me out with a gun, that's their karma to be paid, man. But guns are not, I don't see any place for guns in this world. Guns are like alcohol. It's another freaking tool of manipulation and fear tactic as far as I'm concerned. And, well, I don't know, if you can't be reasonable with your words, you know, and freaking people have to go to, look at all the violence in the world. Where is it? People have had their freedom to be in their sickness. How about let's give them some freedom to be in their wellness, you know? People aren't allowed to be angry? Why not? Because it bothers the person that is witnessing the anger? These people stuff in that anger, it comes out sideways. It comes out in health, you know? It comes out in cancer. It comes out in just colds, sore throats. All that is just people not living in the highest potential. People not caring for themselves by being, they'd rather enjoy the flavor of what they eat than the nutrients that it provides. And don't they know that there's food that you can do both? It's just hard. There's a handful of people that see things the way I do. And we do what we do. And I've always talked like this. I started my tube a couple years ago, but everywhere I go, I speak my truth. I did it when I was in the Air Force, run awards anyway. I still got acknowledged. Why? Because I vibe a little bit higher than the rest. People are too comfortable to just do what they're told. I was always one that said why. And I see a better way. Why? Because I'm a creator. We all are. We're all supposed to. Ideas aren't supposed to stop. The way this world was supposed to be, see, I'll give you a little insight into how I see things, and I'm going to wrap this up. My ancestors have been on this world, on this continent, since the 1600s. And coming down for all that time, when I think about, you know, the 400 years, you know, and all of the reasons why I shouldn't be here today, but I'm supposed to be, you know, from the mass genocide that the white men had brought to this land, you know, that's all karma. They've been building up, you know, and building up and building up. Take, not give. And there was a way that Turtle Island is what this land was called before it was impeded upon. So there was a way Turtle Island was supposed to be. Fruit trees, vegetables, gardens everywhere. Nobody's hungry. Nobody's hungry. Everyone has their own little place, you know, because it doesn't cost anything, because there's enough for everyone. So our currency is of us, and the what we have to offer, the practitioner, the comedian, the joker, the jester, the manual laborer. They're just supposed to give of themselves, and then that's enough to assure them things that they want, you know, the blacksmith, you know, and someone came up with money, freaking ruin stuff, you know. Shiny things, people want shiny things. I don't like shiny things, they break. People freaking have weird attachments to shiny things. People are shiny to me. Spirits are shiny. Experience and storytelling is shiny to me. So there's a way this nation was supposed to be, and it got thwarted, and, well, now we have a chance. See, we have free will. Every human being has free will. I lay in bed at the end of the night, and I think about things that I shouldn't have said, and how tomorrow I'll try not to say them. You know, someday I don't have a list. Some days I have a long list, because I'm human. But every day we get a day to do it better and different, and do it in a little bit more positive way. I think people are choosing positive. But I'm going to be alright anyway, because I got faith. And I know Mom's feeling a little low today. She's watching Longmire. Scorpio moon stuff, she feels like watching Longmire, because I ask her, I give her a list, you know, what do you feel like watching today? It's a clean slate. And today's like, I want to watch my favorite. Yesterday it was, I want to watch my favorite Grey's Anatomy, and today it was, I want to watch my favorite Longmire. So every day's a new day, every day is a different timeline. It's how you show up and what kind of vibration you're adding to the collective conscience for the day. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.